Hello folks, today we're looking at how to add a file into a Moodle course. I'm logged into a Moodle 2.4 site, logged in as a teacher into my course space, and I've got editing turned on. I'm clicking on Add an Activity or Resource, our Chooser menu, and from the available resources I'm selecting File. Now, this is a slightly longer way of doing it, but it's the way most people are familiar with, and we're going to look at the shorter way in just a moment. In Moodle 2, it's mandatory to add a name and description to every file that you add in. So this is an example file for demonstration. We also have the option to display the description of this file on the course's homepage. That can be really useful for your students so that they know what they're about to open before they click the link. Below that, we've got our content section. We could click on Add a File, and we go through the available repositories and select a file from the repository we're interested in. But if you're just going to upload a file from your computer to Moodle, there's an easier way. So I'm going to opt out of that area and drag and drop a file from my desktop into Moodle. So I'm grabbing my PDF file and dropping it into the drag and drop file area. That PDF file is quite small, so it's almost instantaneous. I'm on a good connection speed, so it will go up very quickly. If you're uploading larger documents, then it may take a little while for that file icon to appear in the drag and drop area. Don't keep dragging it in, otherwise you'll end up uploading the same file multiple times. If it is a large file, I do suggest you use the add link because you can actually see it progressing a little better. In future versions of Moodle, we'll look to see a progress bar appearing here with larger files. Further down, we have the options to set how this file displays to our student, and if you're unsure, then automatic is the best way to go. If the browser can display the file, it will. If it's not sure what to do with it, it'll give the user the option to either download the file or open it with their preferred software. I can also show the size and type of file here so that my students know they're downloading a PDF file, which means they'll need a PDF reader, and that it's a short file so they can probably get away with it on a slower connection speed. In Common Module settings, this file is going to be available to my students, so I want it set to show. And because I've got restricted access and activity completion turned on, I've got more options available here, but they're covered in another video, so I'm going to leave this now. I'm going to save and display this file. And because it's a PDF and my Chrome browser knows how to display them, I'm getting it displayed directly into the browser. I'm going back to the course homepage now. And here's the file that I just saved. The title, the size, and the type with the description below. But if I want to get really quick, I can also drag a file from my desktop straight into Moodle. This does give me the progress bar, but it also means that I'll need to update the description and the other viewing options when I edit that file. That option is fantastic if you're trying to build courses quickly and you've got a bank of resources to pull in a hurry. When you get the time, you can then go back and update the metadata for them. One last option, if you've got a section of a file that you really just want to grab a couple of paragraphs from and say create a page resource, you can copy the text and drag it straight into Moodle. This will prompt you to create a page with that text on it. It's not the same as adding a file because it doesn't keep the file type there. What it does do though is take that text and put it straight into a page resource, which is another quick and easy way of getting resources into Moodle. So there you go folks, 3 ways of getting those resources in. Have fun!